The narrator. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer Abroad was narrated by Jim. It is in the past tense as a recent perspective. The narrator Jim is simply the observer while Tom, Huck and Jim are the protagonists, the characters. Tom is the same age as Huck and Jim. Tom is a mischievous boy with an active imagination who spends most of the novel getting himself, and often his friends, into and out of trouble. Huck Finn is a young boy in his adolescence. He is gullible, shrewd, and compassionate. During the different parts of the story, he appears differently. Jim, Huck's companion, is a man of remarkable intelligence and compassion. The characters are the same during the whole story. The reason for the trip was that Tom was competing with another man for the title of being the hero, and Tom knew that he was boarding, so he came along. So Tom, Huck and Jim left the mudflats of the Mississippi in an airship captained by a mad professor, flew over the Atlantic to Africa, where they took turns seeing the sights, caravans through the Sahara, the pyramids and the Sphinx, and arguing inanely. Time. There's some historical monuments involved, but the story is in the past tense as a recent perspective. Setting. Tom Sawyer takes place from along Street, Petersburg, while Huckleberry Finn and Jim takes place along a stretch of the Mississippi River. These were areas that Mark Twain knew well. Together they flew over the Atlantic to Africa. The setting is important because the setting from this book were taken out of the two other books, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Language. Twain certainly has a flexible style. He can suit his words quite easily to the situation. Whether he is describing the thoughts of Tom or expounding upon some lofty subject. One of the most impressive aspects of his writing is the dialogue. Twain renders the rhythm of the speech using contractions and slang. Small touches like "weeder" and "dog," making them sound real. Symbols. A symbol that Twain uses throughout the book is the river. It symbolizes freedom and independence. Another symbol is Jim. He is a character in the book but symbolizes all the slaves in the South. Interpretation. The moral would be that Twain complicates Tom's position on the border between childhood and adulthood by ridiculing and criticizing the values and practices of the adult world. Some quotations from the novel. They said they would rather be outlaws a year in Sherwood Forest than President of the United States forever. You only tell a boy you won't have anybody but him, ever ever ever. And then you kiss and that's all. Anybody can do it, deaf and dumb. Ah. If only he could die forever. Who knows? He may grow up to be president someday. Unless they hang him first.